It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Thursday, the 15th of February. I'm Michael Groff. Dry conditions, temperatures to continue to trend up as we head into the weekend, going above average. We could even see highs getting close to 80 degrees by the time we get into early next week. But what about some rain chances? Yeah, it was looking somewhat probable that we'd see something around here. But now, things are looking quite a bit more tranquil. Now, we'll talk about when our next chance of rain may come into the forecast and everything else as we dive on in. Let's do it. Here's the almanac from yesterday for your Valentine's Day. 71 degrees was the afternoon high, 46 the morning low, 70 and 49 are the averages for this time of year. And as we check temperatures across the nation here in the middle of the night, it's chilly out there, especially across parts of Montana and North Dakota with single digits and teens. And you can see that Arctic air is pushing southward through the Dakotas, Nebraska, parts of Colorado. But that cold air is going to stay well to the north and east of us. And you can see it's very mild across parts of South Florida, South Texas, and here in the southwestern United States. But otherwise, temperatures rather seasonal around the nation, and you can see why. A mainly zonal flow across much of the U.S., and that's going to allow for temperatures around here to moderate very slowly over the next few days. A weak ridge will build in here, and that should hold for a while. Surface analysis here across the southwest reveals pretty much the same story. Again, that cold air, the cooler Arctic air or subarctic air is pushing southward across the plain states, and that's going to stay away from us. And we are going to remain dry in this kind of a setup. And clear sky, light winds, temperatures fairly seasonal. All right, the watch warning map. We do have winter weather advisories over parts of eastern Minnesota, Wisconsin, and into the central Great Lakes states. And of course, across the west, the northern Rockies, we've got some snowflakes flying up there in the Pacific Northwest. But again, the main storm track staying well to the north of us. Convective outlook for today with much of the nation in cool, stable air. We don't anticipate any organized severe weather. In fact, not even so much as a rumble of thunder around the contiguous U.S. And the precipitation outlook, this is valid through Thursday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, nothing. Statewide, maybe some light precip across northwest Arizona and points to the north and west from there. But that's going to be just about it. Yeah, rain chances we were looking for early next week do not appear to be materializing. We'll talk about why that is right now as we get to the models. Take a look. This is the GFS. It is the OZ run, and this is valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. We've got a mainly zonal flow around here. A weak little wave to the south of us, and what it means for us down at the surface for today. Sunny sky, high temperatures, somewhere in the low to mid 70s. Tonight, mostly clear sky, overnight lows mainly in the 40s. And then tomorrow, it's more the same. Precipitation well to the north of us across Utah, Colorado, Wyoming. But we remain dry with sunny sky. We should be up in the mid 70s. Heading into the weekend, if you like mostly sunny sky and dry conditions, you're going to love Saturday. High temperatures, mid 70s, middle to perhaps even upper 70s by the time we get to Sunday. Now, there will be an increase in high clouds. Note the area of low pressure that's going to set up well off the west coast. There could be some rain for coastal California, but that's about as close as the precipitation is going to be, as well as across parts of Utah. But anything stays well to the north and or west of us. Partly sunny sky, mid to upper 70s. Same thing Monday. Again, rain to the west, snow to the west across the Sierra. But I just don't think we're going to see anything around here with that because high pressure is going to be building, and that's going to just block and ultimately cause this low to the west to just fizzle as it kind of runs into that brick wall of high pressure. Same thing Tuesday, partly sunny, high temperatures, mid to upper 70s, mid 70s on Wednesday. Yeah, a little bit of rain may sneak into northwest Arizona at that point as this low continues to transition eastward. But as mentioned, it's going to start to open up into more of an open wave type system, and it will pass mostly to the north of us and be weakening as it does. So just high clouds and lots of those, partly sunny sky, but that's about it. Here's a week from today. This is Thursday, the 22nd. And that's a pretty dry look for us. Got another area of low pressure well off the west coast. Went out 10 days. This is Saturday, the 24th. Low pressure well to the west, and we could see some high clouds in that setup, but temperatures would be fairly seasonal or maybe a little bit above average, and dry conditions to prevail. So at this point, it sure looks like the next 10 days are going to be dry or mostly dry around here. Looking at rainfall for Phoenix going out through the 29th. Yeah, it's a leap year, and that's the end of the month. And the GFS says not much, under 1/4 of an inch on the ensemble mean. The European is even less than that, just barely scraping above 1/10 of an inch. There are some members in this ensemble that indicate some precipitation, but even those that do aren't really that bullish on the idea of rainfall. And temperatures off of the national blend of models, mostly staying above average, with highs in the 70s, lows in the 40s and 50s over the next 10 days or so. And that is going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here tomorrow morning. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name, Sweet Child Arizona, talking about my Michelle, so check her out. If you really like what we do here, you want to support us monetarily, click that little thanks icon below the video here on YouTube. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. All of your continued support, so greatly appreciated. Please be safe and have yourselves an amazing Thursday.